game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Umass will kick off and will be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the UConn Huskies offense will come out first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
They make the tackle, but they'll move the chains, and it's a first down for UConn. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the back. Turning it on. Hard running there. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Huskies have this offense rolling. The give to the lone running back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds space on the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So UMass's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable. Guys that...
There he goes! At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UMass!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Took care of it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's third down. Looking for the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Going to the ground. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leads on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by 7 over Kent State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To throw, it's Hairston. Quickly to the tight end. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Surging forward on the sneak. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And first down for the offense.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks into the open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Back to pass, it's Hairston. Gets it out quickly. And they're able to get him on the ground. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Gray. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Umass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's Porter. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. UConn will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and woo, he took it.
Umass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Lets it fly. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
UConn going back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, he's got a chance. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Porter.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Just drives it between the uprights. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
The Minutemen needing just a few inches to convert on 3rd down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Hairston. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Gets the back moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Power football with the run. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. UConn quick to the line. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Flowers. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's got an open man. Gashing the knee on the right. Touchdown, Husky. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up 14 over UTEP. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Umass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Umass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Got his man. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it on the move. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Flowers. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, UConn! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He has the first and still on his feet. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield, it's Hairston. Fires to the middle. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to fire on second down. Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. Finds a man on the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Umass offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third. There he goes! They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. Unloads it left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to pass. It's Hairston. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Made a defender miss. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well. And they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the second half by the defense.
The UConn offense goes back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got his man in the middle. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Second down.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Scanning the field, it's Hairston. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Third and long was difficult. You have to push the ball down the field. Nothing worse than watching people dink and dunk on third and long and get tackled and run the punt unit on. I like the aggressiveness. Try to push the ball down the field. It's not the worst thing in the world. You throw an INT. It's kind of like a punt.
UConn going back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Handoff to the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Fareed. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They'll leave it with him. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Brings up second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. At the 35, he's loose. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Porter. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Give to the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, UConn! And the stomping has commenced. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the point after is good.
34, Umass, 10.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter.
He's now second down.
Off play action. Working that left side now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. To the air, it's Hairston. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
This offense has it with really good field position. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Flowers. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He'll keep it on the sneak. No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the 1st down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the 1st down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Umass offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Proctor.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Umass mounting a threat from the red zone. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Umass lines up with a first and goal. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. Into the house. Touchdown, Minutemen!
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
Lining up for the PAT.
Extra point.
Right down the boulevard.
Fellas, a battle in the Beaver State today. A lot of green, a lot of orange in the stands. Whenever Oregon and Oregon State have at it, and here's the latest. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Snagged out of the air. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Watson. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Iowa State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 28 over Bowling Green. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Throws for the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for a gap. It's Hood. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Umass to the line facing third and long. Back to throw. It's Hairston. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Going to the running game. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It is good! And that will extend their lead even further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. With the catch, it's Welsh. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. To the air, it's Hairston. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Massey. And that is how we will wrap this one up. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely